Alright guys, we're back with another unboxing video for Victorum Gaming. Today we're going to take a look at a little bit more Flames of War for the Afrika Korps specifically. So we got the Sd Kfz 221 and 222 Light Scout Troup, basically in the armored car. So we'll be right back after we get this open. Alright, we're back and we got everything opened up. So you get 4 of these guys in the box, and this is as is typical for a lot of the Flames of War stuff. So it's still a sort of resin and metal hybrid kit with a little bit of plastic there for basically indicating who the platoon leader is. So you get all your metal bits here. We're not going to bother getting all these out, but your turrets and wheels and basically everything is in there. So your various weapon options. The kit, or sorry, not the kit, but the model itself, the resin part, so the hull, still pretty detailed, still needs a little bit of cleanup. Some of these things from Battlefront, so but overall not too bad, and still really high detail, so definitely some interesting details to pick out there when you're getting to the paint job. And then you get your ubiquitous stat card. So this represents both versions here, actually 3 versions, so we can see a couple things here. So on the motivation side, reluctant 5+, counterattack is on a 6, remount on a 4. If they're veterans, skill plus or skills 3+, scout assault's a 4. They are hit on a 4-up. Not much in the way of armor. Again, you wouldn't expect much. This is a scout card, but you do have a 1 on the front and 0s there. So you can at least weather some incoming machine gun fire, but if anything with a big gun's going to look at you, you're probably going to get blown up there. Pretty solid speed as well. And then you got your different versions here. So there's the 222, which is really pretty cool. It's got a 2cm gun along with a machine gun. The 2cm rated fire there, halted 3, moving 2, AT5, and only 5 power 5+, and does also kind of self-defense AA. So overall not bad. The AT5 isn't anything great, but mid-war and some of the things you probably will be wanting to fight with this, AT5 can actually get the job done. That firepower is going to be a little bit sketchy though on a 5+, but that's where the weight of the dice will come into. The 221 and the 222 basically have an MG as well, so pretty standard there. Also counts as self-defense AA, which is really cool. And then this other version, I guess, of the 221, which I haven't seen before, so that's actually a pretty cool new thing. So it's a 2.8cm, only rate of fire 1 no matter what you do. AT bumps up to 7, still just firepower 5+. No AA on that, it's forward firing only. No HE, and it's slow firing, so basically if you're trying to move and shoot with this, it's going to be even harder to hit. So really you probably want to just park somewhere and let loose. AT7 definitely will deal with pretty much anything mid-war, especially if you're kind of fighting something that Afrika Korps would normally be fighting. So not too bad there. And then it's a tank, counts as a tank unit, scout, spearhead, and stormtroopers. And we'll flip this over here to take a look at the back real quick. So we've got a couple different options here. So for 3 points, you can get 2 of the 222s and 2 of the 221s with the MG. And then for 1 point less, basically you just get 1 for your 221. And then you have an option to replace any or all 221 MGs with that bigger 2.8cm gun. So if you really want to maximize the firepower and drop out on the MGs a little bit at no cost, so that's actually a pretty cool option. Just get a little bit of extra punch. Your opponent might not be expecting that from these very light scout cars. And just as a note there again, right, when you do that, the 2.8cm version will not have an MG. So a couple of rules here, special rules. Forward firing, again, only in front of the team, no HE. That's, again, all this is for that 2.8cm. Scout, the team can remain on the ground while moving. Self-defense AA, so you can actually fire at aircraft with rate of fire 1. Slow firing, again, +1 to hit for moving. Spearhead, you can move before the game to expand the deployment area. Stormtroopers unit may attempt a second different movement order after succeeding in its first movement order. So, and that pretty much wraps that up. So, really cool scout car, especially very iconic for the Afrika Korps. I think the 222s get used in other mid-war and I think possibly even a couple of late-war lists, but definitely something to refamiliarize myself with, still getting back into Flames of War after a little bit of an absence. So definitely a really cool unit. Looking forward to getting these together. So stay tuned for some pictures and some more content. And if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit us with a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Flames of War content.